Hi everybody, this is an attempted vlog. We have machinery problems at this end, so we've skipped one vlog already. See how we get on with this one. I'm hoping I can attach Film Club to the back of it. But, we have machinery replacement on order, so hopefully that resolves the problem, which is a little flickering of the cursor and a seizing up at the same time. I've tried every fix known to man on YouTube, we're getting nowhere with it, so I think, to be honest, I think it's probably old machinery because it's about 8 or 9 years old. I reckon you'll get 5 out of a computer, don't they? Anyway, we will see, Let's see how far we get with this one. Right, going to the comments then. Select a pick of comments. Paul from West Country Wanderings. And here he's talking about the previous vlog. We've gone right back to Padstow now in the dark. Crikey. Your vlog made me smile and lightened up a grey, foggy morning here, waiting for the fog to lift before I head out to film another wandering. Yes, the fog can be your friend or it cannot be your friend. Either way, yeah. Lionel and Mary travels. Lionel's just put a film up about a railway branch line that him and Mary have walked. Yeah, that's pretty good, I thought. Twilight in coastal towns is a wonderful time for photography. Yes, it's a short window of opportunity as the lights come on, but there is still enough daylight to see other things. Yeah, you've got to get in there and get it filmed while you can. Yeah. Paul Boyle. There used to be a train to Padstow back in the day from London Waterloo called the Atlantic Coast Express. Isn't that romantic? Atlantic Coast Express. Usually hauled by a wonderful West Country or Battle of Britain loco. Can you imagine? Actually, the film club, if we get it to stick, is on the Camel Trail, which is what they call it these days, which is the old railway line between Padstow and Weybridge. And on occasions there you can imagine those steam engines bombing up there. Wonderful sight, wonderful sight. Yeah. Jim Nichols. I thought for a moment that you'd put your vocal talents to work on the soundtrack, but I see in fact it was the Padstow busker. Jim, you don't want me singing on any soundtrack, mate. Trust me on that one. Right, after that we had the Forest of Dean film then. Move on to the Forest of Dean film. Martin Hall says, it's amazing when you think of all the railways we've lost in our green and pleasant land over the years. Maybe if our rail network had been mothballed instead of being ripped up, we would still have miles of wonderful railway to travel on. Yeah, some of those lines down the Forest of Dean would be such a tourist magnet, wouldn't they? They'd be beautiful. Yeah, all gone now. Trev Joyce. I know the area you covered very well as I regularly walk the old line from Park End to Cannock Ponds and beyond. I also occasionally walk the Colford branch, which going in the Colford direction is a long uphill drag of 1 in 30. It must have been an impressive sight to see the trains powering their way up there. Yeah, wonderful. That's what the marshalling yard's all about really, isn't it that? The slog up Fetters Hill, wow. Andrew Merriman commented on that. Very interesting walk, which at points I can understand. You found the area quite difficult to be sure of where you were. Yeah, it's the old situation. You look at the map and you look at your surroundings and you think, The water tank at the Colford Junction is clearly visible to the right front of the pannier tank in the old photograph. Alongside it was the maintenance boundary marker for the Midland and Great Western divisions. And then Andrew carries on, as Andrew does, and fills in all the information you would want to know about that area. Beautiful. Well, good work, Andrew. Good work. Wandering with Watto. Good old Watto. Enjoy your videos with my dad, who's an avid Steam fan. Isn't that lovely? We had Philip on, didn't we, a few weeks ago, with his young lad. Thank you for helping put a smile on his face every Friday. Pleasure. Brilliant. Gary Dwyer from Australia. I agree with Martin Hall's comment. The railways do belong to the future. Andrew Merriman's comments are so detailed and fill in so many details that no longer exist. There you are. Another one of Andrew's fan club. Well done, Andrew. Peter Smith. Now I know what anyone lost in the desert must feel like when he comes across an oasis. Similar to your relation at finding those rails at the end of your walk. Very true, Peter. Sumac MacArthur, who is, of course, our channel mascot. Our channels have a mascot. We got one, Sumac. Hi, Ron. I did a lot of virtual grubbing around on that walk. Thanks. It's nice to get out. Nice to get out. So, our James then, he's not doing his duty. Well, he has been in Victoria. And talking about James, James says, when I took the year off to teach in England, my department lead there asked me if I wanted to spend a Saturday walking in the Forest of Dean. I said yes. It ended up he was a twitcher, and we spent most of the time looking at birds I could never actually see but had to enthuse over. I like James. Oh dear. Michael from Poland. How are you doing, Michael? Yes, things are still a little bit desperate out there, aren't they? Good morning, Ron. What memories came flooding back of childhood Easter family holidays in the Forest of Dean? I do remember the railway through to Colford, but I have no memory of the park and yard. Memories, 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 Michael. Oh, those happy days. The last week's film then was Winterbourne, train driver Rob. Thanks again, Rob. Nice to see the structures that I drive over most days from a different perspective, and the pre-overhead line Huxford Viaduct. The one in your film is the most impressive along this elevated stretch from Westerly Junction to Bristol Parkway. There you are, Rob, rumbling over the lines. Tylee says, another lovely video. You're creeping closer and closer to Bristol. You'll soon be on my patch. Yeah, it's going to watch out, Tylee. We come sneaking in the dead of night. You're going to watch it. Sharon Idle, Sharon. A beautiful venture around the Huxford Viaduct within a mile of the M4 motorway from London to Wales. It's hard to realise that I may have travelled over that viaduct and not known anything about the beauty below. Thanks once again for another bountiful outing. You're most welcome, Sharon. We always love to have you along. And Jim Nichols finishes off the comments. Magnificent viaduct, scenic old quarry, and what a lovely walk overall, with beautiful musical accompaniment. I think it was the light reflecting off those knees that scared off the kingfishers. I thought we were mates, Jim. You could be right, actually. Right, okay, so Film Club then is hopefully going to be tacked on about here, and you need to get your cycle clips out, make sure your tyres are pumped up, and we'll go at the Camel Estuary. And then next week we're going to have a spring walk. I know, this is actually spring I filmed last spring. These days and months keep rolling on, don't they? And we'll be in summer before long, and spring will be just a memory. So this is just a little bit of feedback, a little bit so that we appreciate where we are. And then soon we'll be in winter. Anyway, we'll give it a go. Is it a walking boots walk? Could be in places, so I'll leave that choice to you. Virtual walking boots or not. So I'll see you there, ready to go next week. Don't be late. Wow, slightly different mode of transport today. Courtesy of the Padstow bike hire. Morning. Hi. And today we're on the Camel Trail, which is the old railway route between Padstow and London, I suppose. We're not going that far, just going to see what we can see. Not too bad. A little way out of Padstow. First thing we encounter is this rather grand cutting. Showing the signs of its age, crumbling here and there. And that brings us to this magnificent piece of engineering. Morning. This is the bridge, or the approach to the bridge, under construction. The whole railway really depended on the skill of these men. Whether it would need constant maintenance or, job done properly, do it once. 1964, and here's a mixed passenger and freight train rumbling across the viaduct. Here the bridge is lost in the steam and the smoke as this engine coasts on its way down into Padstow. The first train to arrive at Padstow, 1899, and causing a little bit of excitement. Not a very good photograph, but worth it just the same. And this photograph of the Metropole Hotel looks as if it's on the same level as the railway, and yet when you stand there today it looks quite a long way up. This is a nice photograph because it shows not only the Metropole Hotel and the station, but also the site of the old turntable. I don't know what these strange structures are on the water's edge, but it might be something to do with Pauline's seaweed smugglers. A lagoon. In the Cotswolds we call these accommodation bridges. So where the tide comes in and out. Here you can see how the railway follows the contour of the river. All around there. Padstow, Wade Bridge, and apparently this is Old Town Cove. An old slate quarries on the left and another lagoon on the right. Into a bit of an alien landscape. This is where they used to transship the slate. It's all a bit of a scar, and it doesn't just end here, it stretches on up the hill. Well, there just in the river is the loading platform, so you could really call it a dock. And this is alongside the harbour wall. Harbour looking north and looking south. A little ways farther on, and another dock in Padstow. And then amongst the primroses, it actually takes a right turn here. It's a bit rare, first right turn we've had in 3 miles, I think. Well, actually half of one. And a very rare straight bit. Imagine the expresses thundering down here. I have to say that's a bit rare here. The bridge. A bit near towards Wadebridge now, and you can see there's more of a defined channel. And a wreck. Wow. Schooner. Wonder what the story is behind that. And another straight piece, but a mile out of Wadebridge, I reckon. And here, on the approach into Wadebridge, we're on an embankment at last. And then a cutting. I have to say, it's absolutely freezing in this cutting. There we are, a good old flyover. Hello.
Yeah, you saw that.
On the final run into Wadebridge. And so too, Wadebridge Station. And as the sign says, the goods shed. Many engines must have pulled up here, rather than Ford Focus. And this is now the track bed through Wadebridge. Railway cottages on your right, new stuff on your left. Now, the railway runs alongside the Camel here. See, the railway company have reinforced the bank, albeit it needs doing again. And then the railway continues there under the bridge, and off to places north and east. And then this is just to the north of Wadebridge, and you've got a nice bank on the right and the River Camel estuary on your left.